That's a little better. All right. So, hello everybody, and welcome to the shit show. We're gonna play some Hitman today, and I might talk some smack along the way. I don't see why not. It's gonna be a chill day. Just do whatever. I'm hoping to finish the last few achievements. For everybody who is wondering, that is the general plan today. I'm gonna close out this. Alright. I might stop and go run and use the bathroom in a minute, but is everything working? Hello, everybody. Oh my god. So, what? Wait for it to load in, I guess. This is ongoing where it's always having issues with connecting. Because for some, Hitman is an amazing game. I absolutely adore it. It's probably one of my favorite games outside of Fallout New Vegas and Ghost Recon Wildlands. I think this is it. There we go. We need to get the 7 figures, which is score of 1,000,000 in Pen and the Sword. Complete Pen and the Sword challenges, and then with Capital Punishment, we only have 1 challenge left. I can't believe we did this on Xbox before we ever did it on PlayStation. And someday we'll go back to PlayStation. I don't know what the time frame is going to be for that. Hey, D-Chat, how you doing, bro? I do not know what the game plan is going to be for that, but I do know that at some point I want to go back and, I'm going to leave the chat there, actually. I think it looks better there anyway. Do you guys like what the chat is on the screen? Looks better this time? Oh, God, hold on, I have an itch. Goddamn. At some point, my goal, at some point, okay, is to get a PS5. A while back, made the terrible decision of, I have to make ends meet, and there's no money coming in, so I have to sell my PlayStation 5 to make ends meet, and it didn't last, because money is finite, and just having no way to have a job or a career or any kind of opportunities is really much pain in the rear end. And YouTube doesn't pay the bills. It just never has, and I doubt it ever will, if we're being honest. But I still enjoy doing it for fun, right? But I unfortunately had to make that choice, right? And so now time has passed. I'm like, I do want to try to get that back. PSVR 2, I don't know, because by the time we get the PSVR 2, I might have nothing left to do in this game. It depends if you can do freelancer in VR. If you can, by this point in time, then maybe that could make it last long term, But really, I do think that there's a limit to what I really would want to do after a point, getting all the achievements, doing all the escalations, doing all the elusive targets, getting all the missions done, all the challenges, all the unlocks. After a while, there's no more reason to play it. And so I guess we're starting this on Xbox because we don't have a whole lot left to really do. Today, I'm going to try to complete these 3 achievements. We're going to start with Capital Punishment and get that one last challenge done. And then we're going to try 7 figures, and then along the way, we'll try to do Pen and the Sword challenges. I don't think we have very many. I know it's like 5 for assassinations, and then maybe 2 for feats. But generally, that's what we're going to do today. And if we don't finish today, we'll do it next time as well. After that, just so you have a idea what my game plan is here, I want to do either the rest of the elusive targets, because they're out right now. In fact, let's see what that looks like, actually, because I do not know if we're on limited time for that or not. If we are, we might actually stop. Oh, we got 22 days. We got plenty of time. So we'll do the elusive targets after this, because I don't think this will take 22 days to do. And we can mow through all of those in a day or 2 tops. Or 2 streams tops, actually. And then we'll end it off with escalations. And by then, we should have everything in the game unlocked and all the achievements done, and then we're going to move on to Fallout New Vegas. I hope you guys like the plan, because that's what we'll be doing. There's no real debating it. If you guys can't see the chat on the screen, I'm sorry. I did not plan this accordingly. I could shrink the game part of it, like move the gameplay into a smaller sector, but then you have all this empty space, I think. I'm trying to fine tune the visual of my YouTube. And I hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying to figure out food and stuff, but I have all these bills I'm having to pay right now. So anyway, let's get into Sniper Assassin, because the last stream we had this. Oh yeah, I also just a little tip here, a little bit of information. Maybe nobody cares. Maybe everybody's like, hey, this is a long time coming. We appreciate this. I don't know. I'm going to be moving all of my non-gaming content. I do air quotes to generalize it, I guess. Autism. It is what it is, right? I embrace my autism nowadays. I'm tired of pretending it's not there. But I'm going to move all my non-gaming content to my archive channel. The archive channel, TiBBZ Archives, or youtube.com/TiBBZ Archives, will no longer be called TiBBZ Archives. I'm going to rename it TiBBzTV IRL. That feels like or maybe TiBBzTV commentary channel. It's a working title. I'll figure it out, but rename it later, move my stuff first. That's my general plan is there. So you might see some content disappear. All my content will still be public. It'll just be, if it's not gaming related, it'll be over there, because this channel, I think, really does need to stay about gaming. It does better when I do that, I've noticed. We've been experimenting the last couple weeks with different types of content, from calling out JD Delay on his hypocrisy, to covering the Trump/Epstein stuff and the hypocrisies of MAGA on the left, because I've been calling it both at that time, right? To all kinds of other little things. I figure at this point in time, it'd be good to separate the content, because I notice when you just do the gaming, it does do better. So yeah, that's all the things I've been wanting to update you guys on as far as what we'll be doing. But now that I'm done yapping, let's play some video games. Am I right? I'm gonna note here, I also have no plans for freelance, right? There's just no end game reward. I mean, I could unlock all the way to Mastery 100, but we'll be here forever if I do that. You guys want me to do Mastery 100 for freelancer? Maybe we set ourselves a goal of how long we can do it by. Do it in a month. If we don't, quit YouTube. I love the extreme game plans. Alright, I can't see. I'm going to move the chat, guys. I can't see. This whole thing is actually burdensome. Alright, so that's not... Oh, wrong one. There we go. So what do I do? Do I just move it here above me? You know what? That actually could work. But I have to move the camera in front of that, though. There we go. That could work. I'm wanting it so the words go behind my camera. That way it doesn't have to be so big. That's reflex is a nightmare. Alright. And then drop a like and subscribe. Alright, so just make sure it's all fine-tuned. Get rid of all these windows that we don't need. I don't need all these window captures. Alright. I know what you're all thinking. Tibbs sucks at director's commentary. Fuck off. Alright, so this one set me into a violent rage yesterday, and then I went out and murdered like 17 people. Because gaming rage, right? Gamers rage. Be careful what you put in front of a gamer. So anyway, I'm kidding, obviously. But, okay, so we got our comments. YouTube's pushing us. Gotta love the growth. This one was a real pain in the rear end yesterday. The goal here is to eliminate all targets without shooting them. It's become the ultimate challenge at this point, because you can do it quietly. Maybe. But let's see where everything go. How you doing tonight, D-Chat? Oh wait, I don't have the volume in my headset, so I have no idea what the sound effects are. There we go. Alright, so first things first, always make sure this guy has the worst day humanly possible.
47. What on earth are you up to?
Everything.
That should be hidden well enough for the time being.
Alright, the problem with a lot of this is that some of the stuff is very loud. Huh. I don't remember that from yesterday. But what happens if I hit him here? Maybe he goes in there and the riding begins? Of course.
Roman Cabco looks to be violently punishing another prisoner.
Tired.
It's not pretty.
D-Chat says, feeling kind of tired. Also very preoccupied and busy most of the day. Rather not explain it here, but it involves obligations to an old friend I had. That makes sense. That makes sense. I get that.
Unusually noisy, 47. 47, you're about to be spotted. Very clever, 47. They will not discover the body there.
Yeah, but we don't get the challenge at that point. I'm just trying to kill them without... There's not a lot of options, really. Mostly explosives and electronics. Let's see, who just had a birthday 2 days ago? Been helping them with some stuff. Oh, well, happy anonymous birthday.
That was quite the explosion, 47.
So
Out of sight,
that's an easy
out
one.
of mind.
See, in this, when you have an accident, they don't care if it was an accident. They still alert everybody, now we need to get out of here. Like, oh yeah, accidents don't happen normally in real life. It's basically an outbreak. But there is a way to get rid of this body. But it involves the fact that you would have to unalive.
That's impressive, 47.
Damn it.
47, the situation is about to get out of hand.
Yeah, I'm aware. Just so you all know, this could be like 95% me reloading. Mostly because, by the way, do I look better well dressed today? Or do I still look like a slob? I was gonna shave, but then I was like, nah. But anyway. And we were like, who am I trying to look good for?
47. What on earth are you up to? That should be hidden well enough for the time being.
That's the thing, T. You have to be willing to hide these people as well. God, I do not know where his body landed. And the problem with that is that could mean he was anywhere. Okay, we'll just do this here. It's like you're basically trying to do trick shots. That's what really it boils down to. You really want to stand that close to it, man?
Unusually noisy, 47. Roman Cabco looks to be violently punishing another prisoner. It's not pretty.
It didn't hide the body, so we're kind of screwed if anyone sees that. Story of my life, right? So, is he up above? I can't tell. They have no viewership. Our viewers have all disappeared. They ran away. Oh no! I question if we actually have no viewers though. This system be lying to me a lot.
What are you up to, 47?
Many things. A great many things. There's comment duplication again. It's funny, it says I have no viewers, but somehow
Lowering the flag
I have
seems
so
to have
much
triggered
growth
new
happening.
activity in the facility. I'm picking up chatter on the intercom. They're about to start Cabco's release. Cabco is on the move, 47. Not sure where he's headed. I did not see that coming, 47. Well done. I'm seeing flames erupt in the west building, 47. Anyone caught in the flames will not survive.
Within the culpa, Sid.
Taking out their communications? What are you thinking, 47? That is Vitaly Reznikov, corrupt warden here at the Perm 14 prison facility.
Wait, you can't shoot them, that's right. Damn it. Wait, they're not dead, though. How many did we kill? We killed 4. That's the wrong button, clearly. Okay, so we're still good. I'll worry about the restart and shit.
The riots are spreading. The guards will be busy controlling the prisoners for quite a while. The security tower has caught fire. The riot is getting quite intense. Nobody in that building will survive the flames. The warden has authorized the use of lethal force against the rioting prisoners. Guards are coming from the administration building to fight the rioting prisoners. A fire has broken out in the east building. The riot is spreading. Anyone caught in there will not survive.
So that's where it lands.
That was quite the explosion, 47.
Damn it. There's just no way. This has been somehow the most challenging. It's never been this challenging before, but somehow it is. Alright, let's try it again. Goodness gracious. What if we were to, like... He's like the easiest one right here, this guy.
47. What on earth are you up to? Nice shot, 47.
So you can't hit them, but there's gotta be other ways. Gotta really study this, I suppose.
Clever use of the environment, 47.
Please tell me. Please tell me we're done.
47. Someone's onto you. Out of sight, out of mind. Perfect, 47. That seems to have started the riot.
Damn
It
it.
should help cover our tracks and hide any bodies in the rioting crowd. Roman Cabco looks to be violently punishing another prisoner. It's not pretty.
Come on, just go in the hole, man. You fucking twat muffin. We're good. Alright. It's just that one part of the prison. We should be fine.
They're adding guards from the security tower to help quell the riots. That's impressive, 47. Very clever, 47. They will not discover the body there.
Okay, we'll just repeat the process, I guess. Wait, we don't have... We can't. That's right. Fucking Christ.
"47. Roman Cadco is changing out of his prison clothes.
Oh, no.
He's getting ready to leave the prison. That is Vitaly Reznikov, corrupt warden here at the Perm 14 prison facility.
Well, I can't fucking get to aim.
That impressive. That should be hidden well enough for the time being.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, you motherfucker!
47 targets are evacuated. Secure.
This is bullshit. Every fucking time I have it going on where it's actually working, either I have no more ammo in the magazine, conveniently every single time. Like, I have to be staring at that fucking thing. Or some other kind of bullshit. Like, I feel like I should just jump to the other map. And just go grind the crap out of that and then come back when it's less stressful. Because Jesus Christ is the only thing I can think of right now. And not in a positive way. Right, one more time, and if it becomes complete ass, which it will at this rate, then we'll jump to the other map for a bit. Knock down some of the stress.
Unusually noisy, 47. Nice shot, 47.
I feel like this entire one was made to make you rage quit. Also, notice that there's these lights, you can actually hit them too. So check it out. And they hit like a good 10-foot radius. But the problem is, no one ever goes down there. Alright, let's just hit... I don't even know. Who are we gonna hit?
That was quite the explosion, 47. Very clever, 47. They will not discover the body there.
That works. That works. So how did we do this before? Oh, yeah, we leered him because we're starting to get somewhere with that. Maybe we should just stick to that. That might be the solution. Actually, no, we can't because there's only you can only use it once. This game is ass sometimes, I swear.
Roman Cabco looks to be violently punishing another prisoner. It's not pretty.
Really, a bigger magazine size would go a long way, I imagine.
I did not see that coming, 47. Well done.
That's what I'm talking about. The inconvenience of the ammo clips.
That should be hidden well
Try to
enough
take
for
out
the time
anyone who
being.
tries to run out. You can't. You have to kill them without it being
Perfect,
seen.
47.
And
That seems to
also,
have
you
started
can't let
the
them see
riot.
the accident
It
as
should
they
help
can in
cover
base
our
game.
tracks and hide any bodies in the rioting crowd.
They cannot see the bodies. Even if it's an accident, they're not allowed to see the bodies. That's the inconvenient part, right? Because otherwise, we'd be set. You also cannot shoot them at all. That is not an option for this challenge. It's the only challenge we have left for this map. God, I hate Siberia. It's cold. It's miserable. Everyone there's a douche. There's all kinds of BS going on. Wow. Usually it has a 10-foot radius. This time it missed. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. There is a level of frustration, you know?
The riots are spreading. The guards will be busy controlling the prisoners for quite a while. The security tower has caught fire. The riot is getting quite intense. Nobody in that building will survive the flames.
There goes a bunch.
That's TiBBzTV taken care of. Well done, 47. Worker camp security is joining the fight
Cool.
against the rioters.
He's gonna die.
47, Roman Cabco is changing out of his prison clothes. He's getting ready to leave the prison.
Or never mind, I guess. He is?
I'm seeing flames erupt in the west building, 47. Anyone caught in the flames will not survive.
Did we get what's his face?
Roman Cabco eliminated. Good work.
Hold up, hold up. Oh, they're both dead. Okay, so we just gotta get what's left. Okay, okay. We're doing it. We got 6, it looks like. Wait, what? We didn't shoot any targets, but there's 8 dead. 1, 2. Did we F it up somehow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we didn't. Oh, because the other 2 guys. Wow, I'm terrible at math. Okay, so we're over. We're almost there. Okay, cool. Damn it. You gotta get rid of all those faces that get in the way, too.
Clever use of the environment, 47.
That works. YouTube is duplicating our comments again. I think it's more fucked up. It's more like a fear of getting caught. Here they come. Yeah, there they go. Constantly. Problem is, I'm not ever gonna get this guy.
Guards are coming from the administration building to fight the rioting prisoners.
Are they now? We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 left? Looks like. I can't tell. Ooh, 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 ooh. Once they separate, we can actually get this done.
The situation is about to become critical. 47, code red. Everyone is evacuated.
Damn it! Are they?
What on earth are you up to?
I don't really know. Motherfucker. That entire challenge is ass. I'm tired of trying to figure it out, man. Like, it is absolutely the worst challenge of all of them. Alright. Give me a moment here. I need to de-stress a little bit. Hitman. Sniper. Assassin. Siberia. Best way to... without shooting. Alright, let's see. Best way to eliminate targets in the Hitman Sniper Assassin Siberia mission without directly shooting them is to use environmental hazards. That doesn't tell me shit. That literally tells me nothing. Main targets, the Soviet Star at the main building's entrance can be dropped to eliminate both targets simultaneously. Wait for Cabco's release to be triggered. Yeah, that doesn't do shit because then everyone sees it. Set a building on fire while they're inside. Yeah, I've tried that. It doesn't. Force them into a certain building, the far left building. And then shoot a petrol can or ignition source. Poison the wine to make them sleep, then start fire that reaches their location, which also helps hide the bodies. Electrocution. Maul's prisoner with car battery. Yeah, but we're... oh, God. If you do that, they immediately see the body, then everyone flees. Okay. You approach the investigation. Use our fire extinguisher. Shoot the extinguisher when he's close. These things don't help. How about a step-by-step? Let's add that to the search bar. I notice Google is completely useless because I have to use so many search keywords just to find an answer. Thank God for TrueAchievements.com, I swear. To eliminate all targets in Hitman without firing a direct shot at anyone, you must rely exclusively on environmental kills to complete the Hold Your Fire challenge, which, by the way, is... camera's like aiming way off this way, but it can... which is ass, by the way. This challenge is ass. Initial movement. Cabco's first routine involves assaulting a prisoner near a car battery. Set an electric trap. As soon as the mission begins, find the faucet. I don't know. That isn't working. Bodies killed by accident generally considered hidden and do not avoid your challenge process. First of all, bullshit. Unless there's a glitch going on right now that no one told me about. Final sniper assassin level. I'm assuming you're definitely familiar with how these levels work by now. Yada yada. No one gives a crap. All right. I'm looking for. Oh, my brain. Thump thump, thump thump, thump thump, thump thump. That's what it feels like. I feel like Leader from Marvel. My brain just thump thump, thump 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 thump, thump thump, thump thump, thump thump. All right. God damn. Hold Your Fire is the longest entry in here. Perhaps the hardest challenge of any sniper assassin level. Oh, good. When we're done, it will not be this hard after. Cool. That's great. Good to know that. Okay, I'm going to read it, okay? And then we'll see if we can replicate it. This is perhaps the hardest challenge of any sniper assassin level. Good. It's not just me. All right, cool. I recommend you do this one of your last challenges. Why? Why? I want to do it now. Let's get butt fucked by the game now, so the rest is easy, and then we can just smooth. Hello? Anyway, so you're familiar with the map and how it works. This requires you to kill all targets without directly shooting them. So, for example, by exploding them with fire extinguishers or having them killed by the rioters. You can shoot civilians, though. Cool. If they're not in color, basically, right? If they're not yellow or red, pretty much. That sounds racist, but whatever. By exploding them with fire extinguishers or having them killed by the rioters, you can shoot civilians, though. The main difficulty with doing this is you will have to start the riot to pull it off, and there is some real randomness to how the targets move after you do that. I'll go through how to kill as many possible before you have to deal with said randomness. You get 3 guaranteed kills off the tigers and the guard towers at the start. Take care of the furthest one to the right. Hold up. The guard towers, furthest one to the right. Okie dokie. Let's just go into this, and we're going to walk through it little by little. Let's just see if truthhumans.com truly is our Lord and Savior. Even more so than Jesus Christ. I'm not religious, guys. Though I do believe in the divine and unknown. God, Vitaly Reznikov just has a angry face. Alright, he said the farthest one to the right. Come on, fucking move. Clunky. I feel like this game is intentionally fucking with me. Because no matter what you do, there's a clunky, broken nature to it, it feels like, when you're on your last mission. Alright. I'm assuming that's the far one to the right. Okay, let's read. Take care of the first one to the right by shooting the fire extinguisher by him. Move to the next one to the right from there, with a tiger and a regular guard together. Shoot the right of the wall of the guard to move the regular guard away. Then wait for the tiger to turn his back on the fire extinguisher again before you shoot it. Most of the time he should fly off and not be seen, but if you're unlucky and his body gets stuck on the tower, does get seen, you'll have to try again. With those two down, simply look down at the last guard tower just below you to the right, and shoot the fire extinguisher as well. Okay, so let's go try that out. We have a pretty easy game plan here what to do. Jesus fuck, why is it being janky? It doesn't do that the rest of the game, by the way. It's something about the fact that I'm close to janky. I don't like the janky.
Quite the explosion.
I do not like the janky. It's...
Nice shot, 47.
Why is it doing that? Look at it. Okay, not moving it, right? It moves even. Break this fucking controller, I swear. Okay, there's something up. There is something up, and it's pissing me off. Okay, I'm gonna shut off the controller. That's what I'm gonna start off with. Sorry. Need to beat the shit out of the electronic device. Remember, kick the car. It tends to work on the TV. Alright. I don't like what it's doing. see that? That's not a natural movement.
47. What on earth are you up to? 47. Targets are evacuating.
This controller is absolutely throw it against the wall. It works fine up until this mission. And notice it worked fine up until this attempt. I wonder if Hitman has like a design in place that when you get to the last challenge, it decides it's just going to start not working. I don't know. I don't either. What I would not do for a freaking cheeseburger though right now. Yeah, it's yanking itself down on the camera. Like there's an auto lock going on or something. It's not going to work. This is actually going to piss me off to the highest degree humanly possible. I rip off this piece of the controller just in case that's the issue. Fucking Skeletor bitch. Alright. See, I stopped at the radio tower. It won't cooperate. It will not aim where I want to aim. What is up with that? I don't understand that. You know what? I'm curious. Let's just see what happens when I go to the other map. Confirm my fucked up theory that the game intentionally screws with you so that you cannot finish it with success. It works fine, right? Up until the point where you're on the last one. Then it's like, we don't want you to ever finish this game. Ever. Alright, so let's go and just jump into this and just hope for the fucking best. God, that guy with the fucking yellow eye needs to get checked out. It looks like it's infected. Goodness. I don't know if my controller is something deeply wrong with it, or what, or why it chose right now to decide to have this problem. Yeah, I had this problem before I smacked on the desk. Okay. What's weird is everything else seems to work fine. Let's see. We're not playing this right now. I just want to test a theory. Because what if it's just the whole Hitman game? Notice there's like no music in the background. At least you know it works. Alright. I mean, it's an older game, don't get me wrong. Oh, there was some jank. So it is the controller. What the fuck, Microsoft? Why do you pay so much goddamn money for this fucking shit? Trying to see where my other controllers would be. Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I do not want to I'm not taking this lying down. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. Goodness gracious, actual bullshit. Unfucking believable. Can we try this one at least? They make these stupid fucking holes and the cord thing goes on the inside of it somehow. I'm like, dude, why are they fucking making like this? I think Xbox needs to be fucking shut down and destroyed. Alright. can't use any of my controllers. I guess our stream's done early today, guys. Because if it's going to be janky, then it's not going to be able to cooperate. And this is one of those games where you have to be able to hit with precision. And if you can't control where the controller's aiming, then there's no point in trying to complete any game at this point. Because the jank is there and it's just going to throw you off. I don't even know if I'll ever be able to replace this either. Because if it's doing that, that's like that controller drift bullshit from a while back. Except this isn't even control drift. This is more like you move the controller slightly to the whatever direction you're trying to aim it, and it just yanks you for some reason. And I don't understand what kind of bullshit that is. But I cannot afford a new controller right now, so I think game streams will be done for a bit. This is the universe saying, we want you to talk shit about all the things in the world. We don't want you to have fun, Tibbs, or have a life that you enjoy. We need someone to speak the truth and talk all that smack. And now you all wonder why I do. It's irritating. It's whatever. I mean, it's not worth getting upset about, but at the same time, it is very frustrating. Because I want to be able to enjoy my games, and I cannot afford $60 for a controller by some half-ass shit company that doesn't respect you or your money. Like, they just give it to me. Xbox Game Pass is $30. Half these games are $70 or $80 now at this point. They're all dog shit. I mean, you don't even get anything good out of Game Pass at this point. It's just I use it because I like a couple of games they have on it, and it's cheaper than buying those games outright. But beyond that, their product is complete dog shit. Whatever happened to the good old days where you bought something and it worked day one for, like, ever? I don't know. At least my headset works good. Shout out to Turtle Beach. But anyway, I don't feel like playing with a controller that doesn't even fucking work properly. It's like, that's just bad for shooter games. So I'll be back tomorrow, I guess. Sorry for the short stream, guys. I'm a little bit bummed, but like I said, it is what it is. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Adios.